I have been a hairstylist for 12 years now. And something that I have found alarming is the obsession over baby hairs. The laid edges. And it just really has me quite perplexed because obviously, as we know, as natural girlies, everybody has, a different curl, coil situation going on, right? So right off the bat, with us knowing that, we know that all products aren't going to work for everybody. But also, I might add, for some of us, I'll take me for example. God never intended for my hair to be straight. As you can see, I have very tight coils, very, very tight coils. And also the good Lord never intended for my hair to grow down. We grow up and out. That's just the makeup of my hair. Now, us as Black women, we are versatile. We can do some amazing things with our hair. Our hair is legit magical, and I love that about us. The thing that really bothers me though is that there's a lot of girlies, a lot of beautiful natural hair women that feel that they cannot walk out the door unless their edges are laid. That is problematic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with styling your hair to the desired look, but I also feel that there's something going on emotionally and mentally. Like, it's no big secret, right? For Black hair, like hair is a big thing. And unfortunately, a lot of us, had some or still have some hair trauma, whatever the case may be that we're working through. But I'm here to tell you, baby, everyone's edges were not designed to lay down. Common question. What product should I use it as? I can get my edges to stay down. And so what I start saying is, maybe that's just not what God intended for your hair. Maybe. And just because someone is not laying and doing the swoops and the swirls and the loop-de-loops, because they don't do that, it doesn't mean that their hair's not done. It doesn't mean that they don't have beautiful hair. It doesn't mean that they're not beautiful. It's just that it's not necessary. I'm not an edge obsessed girl. And then let's talk about this. Come in a little bit closer. Okay. I come in peace. I love you. I share this information because I want to help. I want your hair, your life. I want you thriving, right? If you're over the age of 3, it's not baby hair, okay? It's probably some breakage. I know. Just stay with me. Stay with me. It blows my mind. And again, you do what you want. You do what you want. But this is just my professional opinion. Us going out of our way to cut hair, to make it baby hair, to slick it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think that's a bit far, right? Anywho, I'm done with all of that. I just washed my hair last night, and I also cut my hair last night. Now, you're probably thinking, Amber, you didn't record it. No, you know why I didn't record it? Because I do not want to be held accountable for you when you cut your hair and you jack it up. I am licensed, you are not. Even with me being licensed, it ain't perfect. I know my back's not perfect. However, I got an idea of what's going on. So basically what I was just doing is like some little customizing. As I can see, I still had like some little stragglers, but here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna talk about what I personally feel are the best edge controls. Again, not against it. I just look at it as extra detailing and styling and finessing. Is it something that I do every day? Nope. Only do it when I feel like it. My favorite one that I have been using for years now is by Pattern Beauty, Tracy Ellis Ross. First of all, Pattern makes some amazing products. Let me boost y'all up a bit. Okay, boom, there we go. All right, so Pattern Beauty is one of my favorite hair care lines on the market, and I have been using this one for years now, all right? So I like this one because it's not super tacky. It doesn't turn hard. However, an edge control is an edge control, and you want to use as little as possible. I know a lot of girls tend to struggle with the edge control getting cakey on them, and if that is the case, it's because you've used too much and you are not removing it at nighttime. That's the key. You want to make sure that at nighttime, when you wash your face and you take some water, and then you just take a little water and you break it down, and when you go to reapply the next day, you'll be good to go. Now, here's the thing. If it's not breaking down with water, then that means that that product isn't water soluble, and you probably don't want to use that product, because if that's the case, then it's going to dry your hair out because you can't get the product off. The hairline's already very fragile. You're going to run the risk of it breaking. So please be mindful of that. So as you can see, it's just your traditional edge control, right? And I don't use a lot because it doesn't take a lot for me. Like if I want to do more detailing and just kind of like sleek it down. My hair texture isn't coarse. I have a very soft hair texture. I have medium porosity hair, so it's not high, it's not low. Very coily, as you can see. 4C, which I hate the hair typing system, because all it does is tell you what your hair looks like. If you've been with me for a while, then you already know how I feel about it. But 4C for anyone, just so that way you can get an idea of what my hair looks like. 4C does not mean that this specific type of products are going to work better. It just means that this is what it looks like. And I have fine hair and I have medium density. So my hair is not super thick, but it's not super like thin, fine per square foot, right? So for me, because I do have a softer texture, it doesn't take much for me to, I don't have to work to lay my edges, so to speak. Sometimes, like when I am like freshly styling my hair after shower, I can just take some product and just wow, pop, and we're good to go, right? So that is the Pattern Beauty. So with the Pattern Beauty, this one does have more of a shine, but I like it because like the edges are still soft. It's not, it doesn't get hard and crusty, you know what I mean? So that's Pattern. Oh, and I'm using this Pattern edge control brush. And here's the other thing too, wash your brush. Whatever it is, if you're using a toothbrush, or the case may be, wash it, because that can contribute to more buildup on your hairline as well. And you don't want that, all right? Now, this is the newest one on the scene, okay? So I've been comparing, hang tight, let me wash my hands real quick. Okay, this one's by Ouidad. Y'all know, if you've been here for a long time, I'm a Ouidad girl. Love me some Ouidad products, right? So this is their Moisture Lock Edge Control Pomade. So smooth edges plus prevent side flyaways. So again, like let's say maybe if you want a sleeker hairstyle, you want to, pull your hair back, and you want to get flyaways, either of these are going to do the trick. Now, what I do like about the Ouidad one is it is less tackier than the Pattern Beauty. So again, it's all going to be preference, and it's all going to depend on, is your hair more coarse or is it on the softer side? I have really been enjoying this one. This one also, it doesn't have as much shine as the, can y'all see? It doesn't have as much shine as the other one, as the Pattern one, but that's okay, because I don't really care for my hairline to be shining, because I'm an oily skin girl anyway, and so I already got enough built-in glow and shine going on. But the differences between these two are Pattern's heavier. So if you have more of a coarser hair, more denser hair, you might like this one. This one has a shine. The Ouidad one, it doesn't have a shine. However, it's less dense and it's not sticky. So for me, if you're someone like me and maybe you have more so of that softer hair texture, then you might like this a little bit better. But if you have coarser hair, more denser hair, then you'll probably like the pattern a little bit better. So again, use your discretion, figure out which one is best for you. I'm going to continue to use both because I got both of them. But for me and my hair, I definitely like the Ouidad one better. And the main reasoning is because it's lighter on my hairline. So it's not cakier, it's not thicker. And I also appreciate the fact that it doesn't have as much shine as the other one. So as far as I'm concerned, battle of the edge controls, Ouidad's gonna win, which is insane to me because this one I have been using for probably 3 years now. And honestly, I just, at the beginning of summer, I think I just repurchased this one. So, all right, y'all, had to throw in a little bit of makeup because I was filming some other content. Really quickly, before we close out the video, I just want to encourage any natural girly woman out there watching this video who may be struggling to embrace your own hair. Please understand that there is nothing wrong with your hair. Your hair is presentable. The way that your hair comes out of your head is exactly what God intended and how He designed you. I don't care what anyone says to you. If it's someone at work, your mother, your grandma, your auntie, your daddy, your cousin, your friend, whatever the case may be, there is absolutely nothing wrong with your hair, and your hair is beautiful. I personally feel that a lot of women struggle with just embracing their natural hair, and more specific, the girlies that have the tight, coily hair, the hair that shrinks. I think that the issue is you weren't ever taught how to properly take care of it from the beginning. Of course, most of us come from the age of, oh, girls get a relaxer, and then finally a lot of us, and again, this isn't a relaxer versus natural conversation because I understand both. My thing is, wear your hair however you want, but not at the expense of not loving your hair for what it is and how it comes out of your head, all right? So that's it for today. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think about the edge controls. I am definitely loving the Ouidad more so for my hair. I like that it's not heavy. I like that it doesn't have a shine to it. It's matte and it's not sticky. So in the comments, let me know if you've tried either or let me know what your current favorite edge control is. And also, are you someone who is like edge, baby hair, obsessed, gotta be laid? I just want to know, just simply because I feel like in the real world, a lot of people are away from that. But then when you go on Instagram, which, I mean, you know, it is what it is. When you go on social media, you just see like, oh, it's a thing. Can't go out the door unless my edges are laid. I think that is entirely problematic. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Cast one more net.